ice in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play, and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la, 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 la. And I'm up again. I got tired eyes, need a cup of blend. That's right, in the AM, that's my only friend. No light, just the sun coming up on the horizon. I lose track of time, yeah, I move fast and climb a new class divine, yeah, true passion shines. And I'm through passing time, I choose.
What's going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in here live on Beaufort's Own. We got another contested matchup here for you tonight. High school basketball starting off with the girls. It's Hardeeville at Bridges getting ready to go to take on the Lady Bucks. That's Addie Taylor starting off. And the jump ball for the Lady Bucks. And we get a number as soon as we move the hair just a little bit. Lap tosses one to the corner, shot off the mark for Raylan Reeves. Two quick attempts by the Lady Bucks and before getting a tie up there. Taylor and Brown for Hardeeville mix up. Hardeeville now trying to move the ball here. And we got a delay of game on the Bucks there was the call. Apologize, ladies and gentlemen, for the short silence there. I was hoping one of the team videographers there mount their camera for a moment. And now we got a fast break going the other way, led by Lap. The defense, quick feet by the young Hardeeville Lady Hurricanes. Rocking the green unis tonight. And a nice pass inside and the bucket good. Zaria Henry. You got a push on the Lady Hurricanes D there. Young team for the Lady Canes. A couple of seventh graders on the roster. You already see the little bit of the height difference there. Brown Henry. Lap once again on the drive inside to Taylor. Nice motion down low. Nice footwork. Gets her own rebound and back up and in. Addie Taylor. And excited to see the growing Addie Taylor here. We talked about her. There was a question a couple years ago about Addie Taylor in that frame. Had a big growth spurt over the summer. Believe she went from like 5'7" or 5'8" to like 6'1" or 6'2", something like that over the summer. So it took her a while to get used to that body with that huge growth spurt over the summer last year. So another year, whole off season at that height. You see the difference in work because you change positions. You go from a shorter player, average height player, to one of the tallest players on the court. And, every game you play in, you kind of change positions, and now you got to learn how to play basketball again. Not necessarily again, but at a different position. And you see there, learning how to pivot in traffic in the hole, go back up, get your rebound, and come back down. That was nice work there by Addie Taylor. And that's going to be a violation on Lady Bucks. Jabrea Lee on the inbound. Michael going to set up the offense here for the Lady Hurricanes. Nice ball movement there. A little bit of a crossover. Try to get from in front of Lap. Try to find help down low. Ball stolen. Taken away. Going to the opposite side of Sophia. Fast gets the layup and the bucket counted. Nice way to turn defense into offense there, Sophia Fast. Can't make the and one. Addie Taylor, one rebound, attempt no good. And that's going to be green ball as she can't get the second chance attempt. And we're going to get a timeout, Lady Canes. And we'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen, here on Beaufort's Own. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here on Beaufort's Own. Just under 5 minutes left to go here inside of the first quarter. And a loose ball picked up, going back the other way. Raylan Reeves. Henry down low. Nice vision. And the layup is good. Michael now trying to answer. Pass over to the left wing there. Looking for Lee. Corner. Both Lees going back and forth, trying to find some room there. The ball's going to be turned over once again. Pass inside to Taylor. Height advantage. Can't get the bucket. Second chance attempt is good. And, you look at the height. I think, they've been trying to get it to go from the outside. Has Bridges here tonight. But I think tonight might be a night where you let your backcourt kind of calm down. Let them harass. But if you get into that half-court set, use the height of Taylor, use the height of Henry, and the athleticism of Henry as well, and let them get down low and make those baskets. But the fast break, you keep it going to Kayla Lapp. Obviously in transition, you let the Lapp and Reeves get down, and Sophia Fest go ahead and run. 3 ball off the mark. Lee foot on the line, long two, no good. Henry the rebound, gets it out to Fest. Fest to Lapp. Lapp up front, can't make the lay. Addie Taylor running the court and rolls around the rim and in a 16-0 advantage here in the first quarter. Lady Bucks on a roll. Almost stolen, a 2-pointer, no good, but draws the foul. And Amaya Michael going to the line, opportunity here to get the first points of the night for the Lady Canes. And can't convert, no points on the board here for the Canes, coming from the charity stripe. Turnover for the Lady Canes, trying to find somewhere to go. Quick whistle, had a hard time handling the ball there. And the first points, we got a 3-ball from the Lady Canes. And they get on the board, lead with the bucket. Excuse me, that's Ayani Brown. And a travel call. That ball's gonna roll all the way back and be a backcourt off of the loose handle. Under 2 minutes left to go here inside of the first quarter. Going the other way, Brown trying to get another bucket there. Draws the foul. Quick shot off the mark. The defense starting to come alive here for the Lady Canes. Getting aggressive. And a save attempt there by Saunders. Going to end up in an empty position for the Lady Bucks. Gavin up front. Her pass intercepted by Reeves. Can't quite corral it. Last touch by the Canes. Still going to be Lady Bucks ball. No, correction. Going to be Lady Canes ball. They retain possession here. Get an opportunity to reset. Brown. Pass inside to Lloyd. Lloyd on the drive. Lowers the shoulder. And a shooting foul. Go to the line. Final 30 seconds here in the first quarter. Slow start for the Lady Canes, looking to come alive. They leave Reeves wide open, can't make the three. Lee on the rebound. Gets the pass off to Gavin. Gavin trying to drive. And stolen by Sanders. Sanders going the other way. Can't beat the transition defense. Lee gets back. And nobody going to be in position to be able to make a quick score here at the end of the first quarter. Ladies and gentlemen, that'll do it for us here on Beaufort Zone in the first quarter. We'll take a break. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here on Beaufort Zone, start of the second quarter. Getting ready to go here on Beaufort Zone, 1A versus 2A here. Girls basketball, toss in. Yeah, and they're going to call a double dribble just that fast. So quick change of possession. And another positive here for the Lady Kings, who have started to make some plays here on the court there to try to start digging into this Lady Bucks lead. Tough defense being played here, being harassed by Sanders. Tossed over to Lee outside the wing. Ball bounces off, I believe, a shin or a foot there before going out. Going to be Lady Bucks ball. Both teams have been on the run here. Lady Bucks started off 16-0 on the run, so that was 16 unanswered points before a timeout was called. Lady Canes reassembled there, retooled, came back out, and now have been on a 5-0 run. They got to get some more buckets, and they got to keep that run going. I believe for them to get back into this game, they got to get that run to at least 10 here. You just go 10, 10, 10-0, 10-2, something of that nature. And a turnover still going the other way. Garcia de Jesus. Lee on the wing outside the three, leaving her wide open, didn't shoot. And they're going to call a travel on Lee. Was left alone at the three, decided not to shoot the ball there. And that's going to be a turnover, not what you need. And Lapp decided to drive herself all the way. 2 on the board. Michaela Lapp. Somebody's got to end this run. 5-2 Lady Canes way. Gavin, bounce pass on the inside. Deflected by Lapp. Stolen going the other way. Sanders loses the handle. And they get it to the top of the key to try to reset there. Gavin tries to dribble inside. Ball taken away. 3 ball off the mark, but a foul call into the line goes Ayani Brown. One for 2 at the line this trip for Brown. Looking to go 2 for 3. And does. That 18-7. Lapp on the drive. And a travel call. That's going to bring the ball back the other way. Apologize, let a couple seconds run off the clock there. And a little bit of a mix-up near the sideline. Still Bucks possession being taken away. That's Ayani Brown once again. And the foul call, make that 2. Team fouls there on the Lady Bucks. Inbounds, De Jesus. Quick shot attempt, but a go to the line to shoot 2. I think she might got a hit with the ball there. Something got thrown out. Comes up empty from the line. Bucks ball going this way. And just to kind of give everybody a kind of glimpse of the situation that's going on here tonight. So you have 4 middle schoolers on the roster here for this Lady Canes team. So Paige and Roberts, who you have not seen on the court tonight, both in 7th grade. Ayani Brown, who, if I'm not mistaken, is the leading scorer tonight. Yes, she is. Ayani Brown is in 8th grade, along with Janiyah Gavin, 13 as well, both in 8th grade. So a very young team here for these Lady Canes in their 2nd varsity season. And back-to-back 2 quick team fouls for the Lady Canes. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching, don't forget to give us a like and share and subscribe here. You're watching on YouTube. And also leave us a comment if you're tuning in as well. Let us know you're watching. And also the players, they go back and watch these games. So leave a comment so they know you were there doing game time. And a little bit of feistiness down there on the court going on between Lee and Jacobs. Michael, ball stolen. Fest fast break. The easy other way, easy bucket. Well, that pretty much snapped the run, a 7-2 run for the Lady Canes that they've been on since the first quarter. And there is Gavin, one of the 8th graders, onto the court. And a nice drive, Michaela Lapp putting in work. Lloyd looking for somewhere to go. Down low to Lee. Lloyd decides to take it herself around the right side. Jacobs on the rebound for the Lady Bucks. Fest up front, falls down, gonna retain possession. Or give the ball back to the Lady Canes. Lloyd, mid-range, almost from the charity stripe. A bit of chaos. Nice pass inside to Jacob. Lee and Jacobs getting tied up. Lee keeps possession of Rose on the court. Going to be called a travel, so going to be Lady Bucks ball. And a high arcing pass from Fest to Lapp causes her to run all the way back to half court. Lapp trying to go one-on-one, passes it to Fest. Fest live wide open, curls around and gets the bucket. You want to talk about an open lane to the basket. We pretty much ran a semicircle on our way to that bucket. 24-7. Lady Bucks on a roll here, and Fest going to step out after that steal. Lady Canes ball. Lloyd trying to find somewhere to go. Ball taken away. Lee stopped to tie her shoe currently while on the court, and a bucket for Lapp. And late timeout call, I guess the check on Tamara Lee. She fell down and had to tie her shoe on the court. Action, and they're just checking to make sure she was all right. And ball deflected by Taylor. Three ball off the mark. Lee trying to go up, can't get it. Here comes Addie Taylor coming in to take the high ball. Just under 3 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. 26-7, Lady Bucks. Toss inside to Taylor. Back to Lap. Lap try to go baseline. Gets trapped in the corner. Finds Fess near the stripe. They go inside. They go big to Taylor. And they're going to call a travel and wave off the point there on Taylor. Long two off the mark. Air ball's there. Taylor and the rebound. Fess up front, pushing the pace. Watch her back pocket there, able to get the bucket. And we're under 2 to go here. King is really trying to get working in that left corner, but the defense is closing fast there for the Lady Bucks. Down low to Garcia de Jesus, trying to find some room, thinking about going. Over Taylor there, and the whistle call there. Taylor from the stripe, mid-range shot, no good. Rebound Lee. Lloyd trying to go around the right side, trying to take it herself. Runs into Taylor, goes under there, can't get the bucket. Kind of just lets the ball go there, so it falls into the arms of Fess. Fess up front to Taylor. Taylor with another two. And another time out, Lady Kings, ladies and gentlemen. We'll take a break, and we'll be right back here on Beaufort's Own. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here on the Beaufort's Own. Just under a minute left to go here. Gavin to Lloyd. Ball taken away. Rip. Alicia de Jesus. And can't finish, but draws the foul at the opposite end, and it'll go to the charity stripe here. Jesus trying to make the second shot. Off the mark, rebound Taylor. 2 rebounds in a row, can't get the bucket with 2 attempts. Sanders and Roberts getting tied up. They're going to call the foul on Sanders. So 14 fouls for the Lady Bucks. Lead, Roberts in the corner, guarded by Taylor. And they wanted the foul call right there on Michael, kind of jumped up and down. And a block, and Taylor can't believe it that the whistle was called on that one. And I think the ref kind of got to stick with that because she blew the whistle already. So to the line, and that's going to be 5. I'm going to put the Lady Canes in the bonus here. A little bit of confusion. Players on the court thought it was Bucks ball. Everybody else on the side was like, it's green ball. Ball going to bounce on the court. Ain't going to be touched, but footage de Jesus was out. De Jesus, tough defense at the top. Sanders coming to help. Jump ball on the call. In 5 seconds, got to get a quick shot off here. Going into halftime, get it to lead. 3-pointer. Is it good? They're going to call it for a 3-ball. And in the half we go, 3-11. Lady Bucks, however, with the lead, a dominating first half performance, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back here on Beaufort's Own.
Beaufort is the kind of place you never want to leave. So what better place to build, live out dreams, and carve the future? A place for creators to converge and connect. The innovators, the moneymakers, the collaborators, those who imagine a new Beaufort and beyond. A place that intersects diversity, deep historical roots, and modern technological advancements. A place to scale your business and build your brand. We're the Beaufort Digital Corridor, your co-working space, business incubator, and technological hub. Welcome to your place to do more. Beaufort is the kind of place you never want to leave. So what better place to build, live out dreams, and carve the future? A place for creators to converge and connect. The innovators, the moneymakers, the collaborators, those who imagine a new Beaufort and beyond. A place that intersects diversity, deep historical roots, and modern technological advancements. A place to scale your business and build your brand. We're the Beaufort Digital Corridor, your co-working space, business incubator, and technological hub. Welcome to your place to do more.
welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here on Beaufort's Own. Start of the third quarter here at Bridges Preparatory School. The Lady Bucks are dominating performance here in the first half, 30-11, but not before a nice second quarter performance for the Lady Canes, but still can't stop the Lady Bucks long enough to be able to get back into this game. 30-11 as we roll here in the third quarter. Lloyd bringing the ball across the court for the Lady Canes here. And ball stolen by Sanders. She's the one that's been active on the defensive side. When you have the subs in for the Lady Bucks, hasn't really converted many of those points, those turnovers into points, has Sanders, but she's still being active and causing a problem, wreaking havoc for this Lady Canes offense. No starters here on the court for the Lady Bucks. There's Florence coming in from the wing. The Jacobs back to Florence. Florence really active. Can't get the bucket to flow though. Florence real active and nice work causing pressure down the sideline there, forcing the Canes to be careful. Garcia de Jesus can't find nowhere to go. She backs up and gets a travel going backwards there. Apologize, didn't start the clock on my own there, 6:59. And we'll let the clock keep rolling until we catch up there. It's about 20 seconds behind, keep in note. And DeJesus gets it over to Sanders on the wing, tosses it back to Jesus. The three trying to go to Sanders. Sanders down low, and she gets two on the board. Brown, leading scorer here for the Canes. Long two there. Foot was on the line. Sanders gets the rebound. Ball intercepted there by Brown. And once again, you see Sanders just being aggressive defensively. Two deflections, still there back to back. Reminder, we are a couple of seconds behind here. We're gonna let our clock catch up, 6:17. And DeJesus gets the steal. That's kicked out front. There's Sanders being chased by Brown, trying to make the bucket. Brown can't make the bucket. A lot of sporadic hands here before that one's get tapped out of bounds. And it's going to be Lady Canes' ball here with possession. Ball stolen by DeJesus. Can't make the open lay. Sanders on the backup. Defense is there. Florence to DeJesus. Three ball. No change there. Can't make the bucket. Florence gets tied up and going to be wide ball. Quick toss inside to Sanders, and the bucket is good. Quick basketball basketball question to note, I guess, as a commentator. Is it an assist if you toss the ball in from, they score from the inbounds pass? So would Florence have gotten an assist for that pass to Sanders on the inbounds? (34-11) Lady Bucks. Florence hands it off to DeJesus. DeJesus, right hand layup, no good. Jacobs fighting for it. Looks like she has the best handle on it, but too many hands for the Canes. It looked like it was 1v4 there. It looks like Jacobs got her hand on the ball the most, but was having a hard time trying to corral it over everybody. So that's 2 team fouls for the Lady Canes. Didn't count the first there. Apologize. It's on the scoreboard part. Is right behind the shot clock. As the left scoreboard in the venue isn't fully operational here. And the bucket for Jacobs, and she's on the board. Give it a Lady Bucks 35. Brown to Lee. Brown, three-pointer off the mark. Roberts, the rebound. They're going to call a foul on DeJesus. They're going to call that out on Lee. Foot touched the line there. Sanders inbounded to Jesus. Going to bring it across midway here for the Lady Bucks. Barely gets that pass by. Going to call a travel on Florence. Pass to the corner. Shot off the mark for Michael. Thomas calling for it. Almost near the block. They go inside to Sanders, however. It's tied up with Roberts. Shot off the mark. Going to be change of possession here. Jesus on the drive, right hand, try to get the scoop layup, no good. And back up and in goes Sanders. second team foul for the Lady Bucks. Florence going to take a break for the Lady Bucks. Michael's pass, intercepted into the hands of Jacobs. Sanders on the push, gets it to DeJesus, and DeJesus loses the handle. Michael inbounds to Lee. And Lee getting tied up. And the Lady Bucks coming in for the defense as they felt like Lee was a little bit too aggressive there at the end of that one. Called jump ball, so Lady Bucks possession here. Call that one on Thomas. Can't convert. Right side draws another foul, going back to the line. Coming up with the limp, though, for Gavin. Another foul on Thomas once again. A little jumps of frustration there from Ms. Thomas. Can't convert at the line. Jacobs gets the rebound. Trying to find a way to maneuver around traffic. Tried to toss it inside to Taylor. Can't convert. Going the other way. Brown has it. Leading score tonight for the Lady Canes with 7. Decides to take a 3. Can't make the bucket. Jacobs left wide open, trying to find somewhere to go. Gets it to Sanders, long 2, off the mark. Roberts with the rebound. That's going to be foul number 5. For the Lady Bucks, putting Hardeeville in the bonus. Lady Canes can't convert at the line. Taylor with the rebound. Gets it over to Daughtry. Daughtry over to Sanders. Sanders to DeJesus, trying to find somewhere to go. Jacobs in the corner there, getting tied up with Gavin. Gavin bringing it across half court, guarded by Sanders. Sanders trying to get aggressive here, tosses it over to Brown. Tipped ball by Sanders, recovered by Brown. High pass, Daughtry comes up with the steal. High pass to Brown. Brown almost couldn't corral it there. 3 ball from Lee, no good. Sanders with the rebound. The push, Taylor using the height. Nice defense by Lee. And the ladies starting to get tied up a little bit here in the second half. Bounce pass into Jacobs, and they're going to call a travel on DeJesus. DeJesus on the drive, floater no good, trying to go over the top of the defense. Roberts puts one up into the third. Taylor with the rebound. And that's going to do it for the end of the third quarter. Your score, 38 Bridges, 12 Hardeeville, when we return here on Beaufort's Own. welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here in the fourth quarter on Beaufort's own. Lady Bucks still dominating with the reserves in 38-12. Only 1 point scored by the Lady Canes in that third quarter. Trying to go back inside to Taylor. Henry almost able to corral the loose pass. Gavin slips up on her way back. First team foul of the fourth for the Lady Bucks. Fest back onto the court along with Lapp and Reeves. Starters in the start of the fourth. Gavin from close range, can't get the bucket. Taylor the rebound. Inside pass to Taylor, bucket's good. Tied for the scoring lead tonight with 10. Ball stolen, going the other way. Fest can't get the bucket. But draws a foul, and we'll go to the line to shoot two here. Drive by Brown, blocked by Taylor. Might have getting tied up there trying to reach for the ball. Lloyd loses the handle, gets it back, gets it over to Brown. Brown to Lee. Lloyd blocked by Taylor once again. Lapp trying to go baseline. Comes back out, kicks it out to Fest. Fest cross court. Reeves wide open for the three ball, can't connect. Taylor the rebound. Lapp drives. Her shot no good. Taylor gets the rebound, can't get it. Reeves, long two off the mark. Henry grabs the rebound, gets it out the lap, tries to drive, baseline, kick back to Fess, and a double dribble call on Fess. Loses the handle. Fest, the quick takeaway. Lloyd, not sure exactly what happened. Phantom of the Opera or something. Monstars moment. Excuse me. Inside to Henry. Quick pass. Can't make the bucket. Trying to get another bucket off the inbound pass here tonight. And being harassed by Reeves down that far line. Far past to De Jesus. Gets it over to Brown. Brown trying to hold on to it, tried to pass to the lead, taken away. Henry there, pass up front, the lap. Transition bucket is good. Got to update that graphic. 2-2 even on the fouls here in this fourth quarter. Taken away again. There's Fess. Fess loses the handle. Reeves tries to do a little floater, can't get it to go. A little mid-range shot off of one step. Lloyd, De Jesus in the corner. Finds somewhere to go there. Gets the lead. Quick three pull. No good off the backboard. Picked up by Lap. And the right hand layup is good. Michaela Lap. And she becomes the team's leading scorer here tonight. Three double-digit scores for the Lady Bucks. Corner, quick three, blocked by Reeves. Gets it over to Henry. Lap tries to go to Sanders. Sanders can't catch the pass. Almost runs into another room there. Jacobs and Lee getting ready to sub in along with De Jesus. It's Lee on the court, pass to Lloyd. To Mara Lee. De Jesus trying to go to work against Henry. Go for turnaround, no good, can't get over. The defense there. 25-12, dominant lead for the Lady Bucks. Three ball, high bounce off the mark. And they're gonna call the travel on Reeves. And Reeves out, Florence in. Reeves having a rough go of it, having a hard time, low shooting percentage here tonight. Fighting, trying to keep the ball away. Nice work there by Maya Michael. They get the ball back to Michael, tied up with DeJesus. Florence getting tied up. A little bit. The first time is a little extra after the whistle. And they're going to give a tech to Florence. Long two off the inbounds. Pass to Sanders. Sanders back to DeJesus. Bounce pass into Daughtry. Daughtry turnaround two, no good. Wrong kind of nothing but net there. Sanders collects it, gets it back to DeJesus. DeJesus, mid-range shot off the mark. Bottom of the square. Lloyd can't handle the pass, too high. Ball winds up being stolen, taken away. There's Jacobs. Steal goes in her stat sheet for tonight. They get it back to DeJesus at the top of the key. Trying to get a play call, tried to go inside to Sanders. Tamara Lee in position there, deflects that pass, it goes out of bounds. Off the hands of DeJesus, who tried to stop it. So it's gonna be Lady Canes ball. Just over 1 minute left to go here. Michael passes to Lee, back to Michael, gets tied up with DeJesus and Fess. Foul gonna be called on Fess, which will put the Lady Canes in the bonus. Fast to pass down to Jesus. Can't catch that one. Pass goes a little bit too far there. Michael loses the handle on her own, taken away by Jesus, and then pushed. She tried to corral the ball there. Antoinette Page on to the court. Antoinette Page, one of those seventh graders that was mentioned earlier in the broadcast. Two on the board for the Lady Canes. It's under 30 left to go. Jacobs on the wing to Fess. The Jesus, three. Ball off the mark. Rebound Brown. Excuse me, that wasn't Brown, apologize. That's Jabrea Lee. Can't make the first attempt, second a chance here. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching this game, we got the boys game coming up next as well. We're in this live stream and start the next one for the boys. So ready for that link to go live shortly after this game here. Second free throw attempt off the mark from the bonus. Jesus up front, trying to get the bucket in the final seconds. Jacobs put one up and gets the two as the buzzer goes off, and a big victory here for the Lady Bucks. They win 47-14 here on Beaufort's Own. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. My name is Javon Livingston. On the camera work tonight has been Mr. Camden Jones. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Boys game coming up next, day after this one. Thank you, and have a great night.